Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Misty Stanton. I am the Diversity and Inclusion Officer at Mercantile Bank and also a member of the Community Relations Commission with the City of Grand Rapids. And at this time, I would like to introduce our mayor, Roslyn Bliss. Roslyn Bliss is the City of Grand Rapids' first mayor when she took office on January 1st, 2016. She previously served as a Second Ward City Commissioner for 10 years. Mayor Bliss also is an adjunct professor at Grand Valley State University School of Social Work. She earned bachelor's degrees in psychology and criminal justice from the University of South Alabama and a master's in social work from Michigan State University. Mayor Bliss is an active member of the community. She is past president of Michigan's Municipal League and serves on the boards of the Downtown Development Authority, Experience Grand Rapids, Grand Valley Metro Council, Kent County Land Bank Authority, and Interurban Transit Partnership, among many other organizations. As mayor, she is committed to supporting small businesses, entrepreneurs, as well as addressing disparities in our community and making sure that Grand Rapids is a great place for everyone that's here. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Mayor Roslyn Bliss.
Good afternoon. I am so delighted to be here. This is always one of my favorite events. So I want to welcome you to City Hall, welcome you to our commission chambers. But more than that, welcome you to this really exciting day where we really honor our community and elevate the importance of Rosa Parks and her legacy, not just in our community, but really across the world. So I want to say thank you to everyone who made this happen. Thank you to all of the parents and family members who joined us today. A huge thank you to our school partners. I know that the administrators and teachers really get out and do this with us. They help encourage students to write an essay, and they walk alongside them and talk to them about the importance of Rosa Parks and what she means to our community. So I want to say thank you. We are unbelievably grateful here in our city to have a strong relationship with Grand Rapids Public Schools, and that predates me, fortunately. I was able to take what many other mayors had done and really build on that relationship and find new ways to partner. So as we come together today, I'm just really glad to be here. Many of you, in fact, probably all of you, know the history and the legacy of Rosa Parks. But for me, she's really an individual I hold up because of her courage to stand up and do the right thing and to really fight for civil rights, but not just civil rights. She did more than that. And I know that all of you know that because you wrote about it in your essay. And so now it's my pleasure to introduce our new city manager to say a few words, and then he and I will participate in the giving out of the awards. But I want to give him a chance to say a few words. If you haven't met him yet, you are going to really enjoy getting to know him. He joined us about 2 months ago, came to us from Austin, Texas, and he has sure hit the ground running. There are many things that I appreciate about him, but what I really appreciate is his servant heart and his real dedication to not just our community, but to everyone who lives in this city. So please join me in welcoming Mark Washington.
Thank you, Mayor, for that wonderful presentation, and I want to wish everyone happy holidays, and thank you for being here this afternoon. This is a special time of the year for me. Not only is it the holiday season, but this is also many of the things that I experience are the first time in Grand Rapids, and this essay contest is a first for me. And I am so excited because I do value what Rosa Parks has stood for, and it's been so touching to me. When I first came to Grand Rapids, I found it very inspirational to see the Rosa Parks statue here. And it was quite different coming from the South, because in the South you not only see people who fought for liberty, but you also see people who fought against liberty with many of the oppressive and Confederate statutes. And so it was very liberating to see people celebrated who fought for justice and against injustice. Not only did I have a chance to experience the statute here, but also when I went to Montgomery, Alabama, and the mayor, as you heard in her bio, also went to school in Alabama, and I had a chance to go by the bus stop and at the Civil Rights Museum, and it was so inspirational to see the type of courage that it took for her at that time to stand up against all of the injustice. And that same courage, that same spirit of Rosa Parks is what you have written about and what we want you not only to write about, but to live out as you continue to pursue your academic and educational and career goals. And we know that it takes courage in this community for people to stand up, or in her case, she sat down, but yet she stood up so tall in defying what was the norm at the time. And we know that all of us have to have the courage to be different and the boldness to do what's right, even if no one else is willing to do it, and we can be trailblazers like Rosa Parks was, who started a movement all in that one moment. I have not had a chance to read the essays. I hope I will get such privilege. The mayor gives me a lot of materials to read, and so I assume I'm going to find essays on my desk. But I understand that they were no more than a couple of pages. Is that correct? And so I'm looking forward to at least appreciating some of the literature. I always, whenever I'm speaking to a group of students, I always like to share some of the things that were inspirational for me and served as a way of encouraging me to pursue academic excellence and career excellence. And some time ago, I learned a poem that has always stuck with me, and it is called If. And I taught it to my daughters, who are both, one's in the 12th grade and the other's in the 6th grade. And it goes like this: if you think you're beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, you don't. If you like to win but think you can't, it's almost a cinch you won't. If you think you will lose, then you have lost, for out in this world we find success begins with a person's will, it's all a state of mind. If you think you're outclassed, and you are, for you must think high to rise. You must be sure of yourself in order to win the prize. Life's battle does not always go to the stronger or faster woman or man, but sooner or late the one who wins is the one who thinks that he or she can. And it's essay contests like this that reinforces the possibility that you are better than you ever thought you could be, and that you can aspire to achieve and do more than anyone else thinks that you're able to do. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you for allowing me to be here.
Good afternoon. My name is Patty Cottle. I'm the Diversity and Inclusion Manager for the City of Grand Rapids, and thank you all so very much for being here. And I'd like to just take a second and thank the Community Relations Commission. Some of the members are here, if you could stand. For their leadership on not only the Rosa Parks Essay Contest, but on so many of the things that we do here in the City of Grand Rapids. I'm actually going to yield my time today because we are honored to have Armand Robinson here today. Armand was the driving force, one of the driving forces behind the Rosa Parks sculpture that is standing in Rosa Parks Circle. And Armand's going to be giving you a few words to just give you a little bit of history on the sculpture itself. We are also honored to have Betty Burton here with us. Betty was one of the first members of the Rosa Parks Sculpture Committee, as well as the first committee chair for the Rosa Parks Essay Contest. So Betty, thank you for being here. And with that, I'm going to turn the mic over to Armand. Mr. Robinson, please.
Takes an old guy a little time to warm up. I'm coming. Good afternoon, everyone, and particularly those who have taken the time and the effort to, this incidentally was a parting shot of our dedication. And I'd like to make a few remarks and see if I can find. And to those of you who are who have entered the Rosa Parks Essay Contest to express your ideas and understanding about Rosa Parks. As you may well know, Mrs. Parks was arrested as a result of her refusal to give up her seat to a white passenger on a city bus in Montgomery, Alabama in 1955. After her release from jail, she became a catalyst for the 361-day bus boycott and was later given the honorary title of Mother of Civil Rights Movement. The segregated bus system there was ultimately declared unjust and was struck down by the United States Supreme Court. Hallelujah. So how did the Rosa Parks statue come to be placed in Grand Rapids, in the Rosa Parks Circle? When the park was first built, it was named the Ecliptic by the architect. In 2008, the former city commissioner, Reverend Robert Dean, placed a motion before the city commission to change the name of the park to Rosa Parks Circle. It was approved, but not without controversy. A plaque denoting the new name was later placed on the side of the stage. Since the plaque provided little insight as to who Rosa Parks was, I was moved to present a proposal to the Community Relations Commission, requesting their support for the idea of placing a statue of Rosa Parks in the Rosa Parks Circle. I felt this would dignify and raise the awareness of what Mrs. Parks' efforts for civil rights were all about. The CRC accepted my proposal, my concept, and agreed to submit it to the City Commission for consideration. The concept was approved, and with the stipulation that a budget be created with funding sources identified, and to also identify exactly how the project would be integrated into the Rosa Parks Circle. The Rosa Parks Sculpture Committee was formed, was assembled to come up with that plan to implement this project, which would then be submitted to the City Commission for final approval. The city did not commit any funding for the project, and for the next 2 years, 2008, 9, 10, it was a long time. I felt like I lived here. For the next 2 years, the Sculpture Committee and city staff sought funding sources from within the community along with sculpting proposals. On September 30th, 2010, the completed statue was formally dedicated with the words, "Stand up for Rosa Parks," inscribed on the base of the statue to salute the courageous action taken by our heroine in 1955. Thank you.
And now I welcome Ms. Tanya Bonero. I say that wrong every time, I apologize. To give you welcome from the Community Relations Commission.
Thank you, Patty. So I was in the bus tour just now, and I'm a highly visual person, so that was very, very powerful to be in a bus and to think about what happened in 1955. That was extremely powerful, and I love what Misty said regarding that Rosa Parks had to sit down to stand up for civil rights. So that spoke to me, and how education can shape and be an equal force in some way or form. So that was really powerful. So special shout out to Shannon and Misty for that. Yes. So, like Patty said, my name is Tanya Bermejo, and I'm the vice chair for the City Commission, Relations Commission. The CRC was established in 1953 to eliminate prejudice and discrimination and to ensure equality of treatment and opportunity to all, regardless of race, color, creed, religion, national origin, ancestry, age, sex, marital status, disability, income, sexual orientation, or gender identity. The commission consists of 9 diverse members who represent the community at large. In 2007, the CRC established the Rosa Parks Sculpture Committee to undertake the task of erecting a sculpture to honor Rosa Parks at Rosa Parks Circle. On September 30, 2010, the CRC proudly unveiled the sculpture that you see at the entrance of Rosa Park Circle and stands as a proud symbol of civil rights in Grand Rapids. A portion of the fundraising for this sculpture was designed to provide education to the community regarding Rosa Parks. On a biannual basis, the CRC and the Rosa Parks Sculpture Committee sponsor an essay contest for students in the region. This is the 4th such essay contest, and we are proud to support civil rights and education in our community. And it's important for me as an immigrant to this country to explain this in Spanish as well. So I'm going to repeat this in Spanish. Hola, me llamo Tanya Bermejo Ochoa. Estoy representando la Comisión de Relaciones Comunitarias de la ciudad. El CRC se estableció en 1953 para eliminar los prejuicios y la discriminación y garantizar la igualdad de trato y la oportunidad para todos, independiente de raza, color, credo, religión, origen nacional, edad, sexo, estado civil, discapacidad, ingreso o identidad de género. La comisión está establecida de 9 miembros diversos que representan la comunidad en general. En el 2007, el CRC estableció el Comité de Esculturas de Rosa Parks para emprender la tarea de erigir una escultura para honrar a Rosa Parks en Rosa Parks Circle. El 30 de septiembre de 2010, el CRC presentó con orgullo la escultura que se ve en la entrada del parque de Rosa Parks Circle, como una faro orgulloso de los derechos civiles en Grand Rapids. Una porción de los fondos para esta escultura fue diseñada para brindar educación a la comunidad con representación a Rosa Parks. Cada 2 años, el CRC y el Comité de Esculturas de Rosa Parks patrocinan un concurso de ensayos en la comunidad, y este es el 4º concurso de ensayos, y estamos orgullosos de apoyar la educación y los derechos civiles en nuestra comunidad de Grand Rapids. Muchas gracias.
So, once again, I'm here. I just want to say I am so excited to be the chair of the Rosa Parks Essay Contest for 2018. But this is not work that I did on my own. We have an education committee that works on this, and I want to make sure that I recognize them. So if you were on the education committee for the Rosa Parks Essay Contest 2018, please stand up. It should be Briette Bryant, Rich Liberatore, and the Shannon L Harris. Thank you, thank you. So Rosa Parks inspires me, and I think we wanted to make sure with this contest that we give the youth an opportunity to share their voice. To whom does Rosa Parks, what does she mean to you? And what are you doing to carry on that legacy? And I think this contest helps to represent how students can still be a part of something that happened so long ago. The prompt that they were charged to write about was, who is Rosa Parks to you? And also the hashtag, each one teach one. So what are you doing, no matter what age you are, what your ethnicity is, what your gender is, what are you doing? And I think it's important to create spaces like this where we're giving students and youth an opportunity to speak about what they feel. I am passionate about making sure that we stay connected as generations, There's not one generation that knows more. The journey might have been different, but we are all in this together, so we want to make sure that we create a space for students, middle-aged, seasoned, whatever generation you're a part of, to come together. So that's why this is important. I think the VIPs today are the scholarship winners from all these different schools in these districts. I want to thank the school districts, the teachers, the counselors, the administrators, the parents, the students, the friends, everybody. But I definitely want to thank these students for taking that initiative to be a part of this contest and submit your essays, because that takes a lot. So at this time, I would like to be able to, maybe Shannon can come up and help me. We want to make sure that we recognize you one at a time. So I'm going to start out with the 7th grade category first. I'm going to call your name and I'm going to have you come up. But I would like the mayor and also the city manager I want you to shake their hand and have an opportunity to take a photo with them again, just you by yourself, if that's possible. I'm going to do the 7th and 8th grade category first, call you up one at a time, and I'm going to do my best not to mess up anybody's name, because I value that. So I'm going to do my best. If I do, correct me. So I'll wait till we get all of our pieces in order here. So the Rosa Parks Essay Contest for 2018, we had 3 categories. We had the middle school, which was 7th and 8th, and then we had divided up the high school students. So we had the 9th and 10th grade category, and then 11th and 12th, or age group. So the middle school 3rd place winner is Kiera Harold. So if you can come up. Congratulations. Yep, and good job. Good job. If you wanted to stand for a quick photo, that's perfect. All right. Good job. Good job. 2nd place for the 7th and 8th grade category, Malaya Garrison. Malaya. Malaya, did I say that right? Excellent. Thank you. And our 1st place winner for the 7th and 8th grade category is Tanya Willoughby. Tanya. Did I say it right? Okay. So now we'll move on to the 9th and 10th grade category. And 3rd place winner for 9th and 10th was Sophie D. Dirt. And our 2nd place winner for the 9th and 10th grade level is Shan Shu Chin. Okay. 1st place for the 9th and 10th grade category is Thalen C. Johnson. Thailand, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be so excited. Just tell him 5, 3, 2. Thank you. Sorry, honey, but now we're moving on to the 11th and 12th grade. And the 3rd place for 11th and 12th grade was Jenna DeWall. Second place for the 11th and 12th grade category is Anaya Powell. And our first place winner for the 11th and 12th grade category is Lakeisha Clay. So, yep. The third place winner received a $200 check. Second place received a $300 check, and the first place winners received a $500 check. So, I am going to pass the mic to each student down, all of our winners, because I want them to introduce themselves. So if I mess the names up, I want to give them respect and make sure that it's correctly said. And I also want them to tell what school they're from. Okay?
Here. Oh, they taped that one in. They don't trust me.
You can just come up to the mic.
Here. There you go. Try that.
Hello.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Tanya Willoughby, and I'm from Riverside Middle School.
Hello, my name is Tyler Johnson, and I'm from City High.
Hi, I'm Jenna Dwell, and I'm from Plymouth Christian High School.
Hi, I'm Lakeisha Clay, and I'm from Southeast Career Pathways.
Hi, I'm Sophie Dieter, and I'm from Plymouth Christian High School.
Hi, I'm Kara Harrell, and I'm from City High Middle.
Hi, I'm Anaya Powell. I'm from East Kentwood High School.
Good afternoon. My name is Sean Yu, and I'm from East Grand Rapids High School.
Hi, my name is Malaya Garrison, and I'm from Riverside Middle.
Yeah. You coming up? So let's give them a big round of applause one more time. That's great. That's great. Yep, standing ovation for you guys. Look behind. Look behind. Good job. You don't mind taking over from me now?
Awesome job, young people. My name is Shannon L Harris. I am a program coordinator with Our Community's Children, which is a public-private partnership between the City of Grand Rapids Public Schools, and community partners. And I am so honored just to be here today. 2 years ago, when this was happening at a different location, I was in the audience. And after I went up to Misty, she probably doesn't even remember this, but I went up to Misty and I said, Misty, I got to do this. I got to be a part of this somehow. And she said, yes, you do. Yes, you do. So I'm honored to be a part of the planning team, and thank you, Patty, for allowing me to do this as well. Rosa Parks means so much to me. When I was in high school, I entered the Rosa Parks scholarship. It's a statewide scholarship contest. And because I did that, I was able to actually meet Rosa Parks when I was a senior in high school. And honestly speaking, the magnitude of that moment, I didn't appreciate at that time. Since then, of course, I know how Rosa Parks has literally impacted my life. And I say that to say this to you young people, don't take this moment for granted. You all wrote your essays, you got your plaques and your award, and you're gonna go home and you're gonna celebrate with your friends and family and go back to school. Just remember what you wrote in your essays. Do what you wrote in your essays, because Rosa Parks' legacy is just that. It is a lifetime commitment. And so, again, I applaud you all for just entering the contest. You didn't know if you were going to win or not. You entered for a reason. So whatever you wrote in your essays, make sure that you carry that on for a lifetime. So now I want to recognize all of our illustrious judges. Those are the judges that read all of your essays. And Misty, how many essays?
We had over 1,000.
Over 1,000 essays. So our judges read at least 50 of those essays each, and so we want to acknowledge them and thank them for their commitment. So when I read your names, judges, I think a lot of them are sitting in the back. If you all could turn around, and those judges, please stand when I call your name. Grace Boda. Is Grace here? No? Oh, she's on vacation. Okay. Frank Coronado. Frank, I know he was in and out. There he is. Jordan Eatman. Chandra Frazier. Is she here? Chandra Frazier. Wardell Frazier Jr. Elvin Hills, AJ. Beatrix Johnson. Mary Karsis. Eva Matthews. Kiera Murray. Armando Ortega. Is Armando here? He's on vacation too. Oh, wow. Okay. Shara Ponsel. Jennifer Smith. Craig Thompson. Freshta Tori Jan. Doug Van Doren. Ariana Waller. Gregory Washington. Shayla Willis Young. Jennifer Woodard. Is Jennifer here? Rowena Wooten. And Emily Zuzek. Thank you to all of our judges.
And before we finish up, or before we conclude, I want to say a few more thank yous. I want to make sure to thank the City of Grand Rapids for, allowing this to happen. I want to thank the Community Relations Commission and any of the folks that are here that sit on that. The Diversity and Inclusion Department at the City of Grand Rapids. The Rosa Parks Essay Contest Steering Committee, and all the judges once again, because we would not be able to get this done without you. So definitely that. The Rosa Parks and Lyman Park Sculpture Committees, the Mobile GR, and just all of you, because it takes all of us to make something like this happen. And once again, I feel honored to be a part of this, and I look forward to 2020, because I think that's when the contest we'll have that same contest again. Before we wrap up, there are some logistics. There's parking passes that you can get from Suzette Long. She's standing in the back, so if you parked in the ramp, she'll take care of you on the way out. I think we're going to also take some more photos, if I'm not mistaken. We like for Betty Burton and for Mr. Robinson to take some photos with some of the winners, or all the winners, if that's possible. And there are some refreshments, I think, left in the back. And I see hands pointing over there. Am I missing anything, my people in the back? Okay. So once again, 2810 has been fabulous, and I just want to thank the winners again and everybody that helped make this possible. Any last words?
If any of the winners want to get pictures, Doug Johnson with the family, with your family, Doug will take those pictures, and we will make sure that you get those pictures. So we'll make sure you get professional copies of those. Once again, thank you.